So the reason I chose Katrina Eileen Real Estate to be my home and my brokerage is because I I found a certain sense that the culture here was going to be different than anywhere else that I had looked. I probably interviewed with 10 to 15 different brokerages to try to find the right brokerage. And ultimately, I met one of the brokers. She told me a lot about her experience at Katrina Eileen, and a lot of that resonated with me and where I wanted to be in the future. Because previously, real estate was something that I was doing, sort of on the side, and I wasn't really fully committed to it. But in the future, I'd like to fully commit all of my time to that. And the brokerage is full of people and opportunities that'll help me get there. So I really wasn't looking for a change at all at the time. But as I was thinking more into the future, number one, I wanted to change my real estate business. Number two, I wanted to expand my real estate portfolio. So Katrina Eileen has people and things in place that, number one, allow for continuing education, and in the aspect of investing, really is the portion that I'm interested in. But there's also continuing education in how to win contracts. There's continuing education in other pieces. And Katrina and Rick have a really good depth of knowledge that allows for creative solutions on both the retail side and the investment side. Yeah, the brokers here are really just like committed to helping each other. They're not really too worried about a commission. At my previous brokerage, is like, hey, if I give you a referral, let me get this 30%. Here it's like, hey man, I have this lead. I can't make it. Can you help me out? Then there's no talk of that. There's no greed really in that sense. And there's just a lot of knowledge that Katrina and Rick have that are well worth their weight in gold. As my purpose relates to real estate, one of my big tenets is the ability to help regular people as much as possible, because I think the way that the real estate business is, it's really easy to get into, just pass the licensing test and getting your license. But it's another thing to have the knowledge and tools to help people in unusual situations, number one. And number two, to be able to help people make the best possible decision. And you can't do that without the education, the knowledge to how to use those tools. And so that's how Katrina Eileen Real Estate is helping me, is by teaching me how to help people in these unusual situations, whether that's a pre-foreclosure short sale, they need to get more money from the property through some sort of creative financing means. All of these things are topics that Katrina Eileen Real Estate touches on, and is really important knowledge for brokers to have.